Their world is chocolates. So, but we want to tell them what? Mathematics. So mathematics is like first floor, but the chocolate is like ground floor. So now we start with where they can relate with. Yes, the same thing Krishna is doing. I think last time I have discussed, we have discussed a lot about this work, Bhoga and Tyaga pendulum. Those things we have discussed. So today I am thinking of speaking about one of the very prime topic of Karma Yoga only, where Arjuna, after hearing something about Karma Yoga, he asks a very interesting question. That Krishna, okay, we should do our work in relation to you. We should gradually start working towards Krishna. Initially we are working for our own selfishness. We should take little elevation. So initially we can start with, instead of working only for enjoyment, we can at least start working for duty. That can be first step. Really in this world people want just enjoyment. What I will get into it. In Hindi also they say मजा आया कि नहीं, यहाँ जाएंगे मजा आएगा, वहाँ जाएंगे ये करेंगे मजा आएगा, हर चीज़ मजा मजा, और जिससे मजा नहीं आएगा उसको नहीं करेंगे, or the people will get frustrated, and that's why people nowadays commit suicide. Why? Because they want to do everything because of pleasure. There is no sense of duty. That's why today's children, they send their mother and father to old age, because in serving mother and father there is no maja. It's look like a saja. There is no maja, only saja. So then people try to avoid. Yes. So this is what is happening. Then gradually from duty, we can rise to, we can offer some fruit to, we can do it as a service to others. Then gradually we can do it as a service to Krishna. Like that, gradually we have to refine it. Do you understand? And that's how we refine our work. And then when we refine our work, then the knowledge starts sinking. Then we go to Jnana Yoga. See, when your work is not proper, Jnana will not settle in your head. The head will be hot with desires, fruits. उसने मुझसे मेरे साथ ऐसा कर दिया, मैं उसको हरा दूंगा, है ना? वो उसका प्रमोशन जल्दी हो गया. The head is always reeling, and that's why Jnana Yoga never starts without refining the Karma Yoga. Once you refine the Karma Yoga, then only Jnana Yoga starts. The head is sinks. Now all of you are sitting in the class, है ना? But if you have many lingering thoughts, he did this to me, he did that to me, I have to defeat, है ना? Tomorrow is Monday, है ना? As soon as I will go to office, I will blast my boss, or I will give a very sharp reply to my boss, something like that. So then, how much of this knowledge will enter into your head? It's a big question now. That's why after the karma is refined, once you become very selfless, once you start working for Krishna, at that time the knowledge starts sinking. And gradually once the knowledge starts sinking, then from Jnana Yoga you move to Dhyana Yoga. Then Dhyana comes on Krishna. Once you get purified by knowledge, you come to know knowledge. You realize knowledge. What is Atma? What is Paramatma? What is Prakriti? Then what is the next step? Then you start meditation. Then after Dhyana Yoga, what starts? Bhakti Yoga. And then when your meditation becomes fixed, then you surrender to that absolute truth. Do you understand the whole process? So that's why it always starts with the ground level, defining the work. And that's why Krishna is not asking Arjuna to leave the work. Why? Because Arjuna is not yet matured enough. He has that Kshatriya blood. That's why Krishna is asking, don't leave the work. If you leave your work, see those people who do immature renunciation, they are like suspended particles. You know suspended particles? They don't have any shelter. They are neither on the ground they are neither on the first floor. They are somewhere in the between. Somebody have seen people renounce, but they cannot sit also the whole day to do meditation. 24 hours. Then they think, "मैं क्या करूँ?" Then they think, then they will do some mobile, and then they will think, "No, I think I'm doing wrong." Then they will think something. Then they will try to read something. Then they will try. They become like a suspended particle. And that's why Krishna doesn't encourage immature renunciation. Krishna says you can only renounce when your work, when you become totally selfless. Selfless means you have no desire. Suppose you are sitting peacefully in this room and somebody tells you, all your friends, have got promoted in DRDO except you. So the day you can sit peacefully, very nice, no problem. Let me hear Bhagavad Gita. At that time you can renounce. You understand? So that's why it's tells. So now, okay, so this thing we have discussed. Today I am going to discuss something very important. Is obstacle in refining our work. And that's why Arjuna asked this question. So Arjuna asked this question, Krishna, okay, you are telling about perfecting our karma. You are telling about refining our work. What if sometime we are pushed to do something undesirable? एक तो है कि चलो we are working ना, हम थोड़े selfless बने. From enjoyment we come to duty. From duty we come to being selfless to others, doing service to others. Gradually we do this work to Krishna. But in between one obstacle comes. What is that obstacle? Sometimes we are forced to do something which we don't want to do. You know, some अंदर से नहीं होता, some fire comes. कुछ तो है ना ऐसा, like for example कि somebody did something wrong to you. You don't want, somewhere some pushing is there, and that pushing climbs on your tongue, and you give some abusive language. And later you come to know, ना ऐसा नहीं करना चाहिए था. It happens or not? Sometimes your hands also can be, lift. Somebody did something wrong and you, no, sorry, what happened? So maybe some ghost entered into me. I am not that person. Sorry. Sometimes you become like that. So Arjuna is asking that question. Krishna. So this question is being asked right in the Karma Yoga chapter. That's the third chapter. Why we are impelled to do something which we know is wrong, which we know is not good for me, which we know is detrimental to my rise in Krishna consciousness. In my spiritual path, it's a break. It's a downgrade. But still I am impelled to do it. What is that thing which is impelling me to do? So this will be our today's topic, which Arjuna is a very important topic. Let's see what Krishna says. We have discussed everything. Something we discussed. Shri Bhagavan Vacha. So if you can hear it and repeat it, let's see how many of you can try. काम एषा क्रोध एषा रजो गुना समुद्भवा महाशनो महापाप्मा विद्धि एनम इह वैरिणम. Wonderful. You did it perfect. Then Krishna answered, what is that thing? He says kama. Kama means lust. See now, lust in this world is mainly, people think that lust means what is between opposite gender. But here lust has a very universal meaning. Here lust is not that lust, which people talk in this world. Here the lust is a very universal meaning. Lust means that impelling desire to do something, to act upon something which is undesirable. Being a strong impulsion from within to act upon something which is undesirable, which is unauthorized. That is known as what? Lust. This is a universal definition. And of course, you can specifically apply it to the opposite genders also. But that's it. Because it can happen in many things. You know that if I eat 2 vada pav, I can hardly digest it. If I go for 3 and 4, I will be flat. And if 5 and 6, then it will be like detrimental. But still, you are impelled. देखा, अभी खा लो, बाद में देखेंगे. That is also lust. So like that. So it can happen in many ways. So Krishna says what? Kama esha krodha esha. What is krodh? See, first of all, there is the kam. When the kam gets satisfied, it changes into lobh. Lobh, you understand? Greed. I want more. Kama, if not satisfied, it changes into krodh, anger. Like one small child, he was playing PUBG. PUBG, you know, day and night. And then his mother was constantly stopping. No, you cannot play. I will hide your mobile in the locker, something. This person once became so angry upon his mother, he took one bat and hit on his mother's head. And his mother died instantly. Can you imagine? 8-year, 9-year, 10-year-old boy. Kama. And then Kama changed into Krodha. And when Kama changed into Krodha, what happens? You really want to do it. And then Kamesha, Krodesha, Rajoguna. So I think few classes we do have discussed about these 3 gunas: Sattva guna, Rajoguna, Tamoguna. Okay, if the guna is not discussed, we will discuss guna in the other chapter. Krishna says it's a Rajoguna, passion. Okay. Then Mahashano. Mahashano means it is all devouring. Mahashano. It's like a fire which will take you up. So there is one fire which is outside, which burn your body. There is another fire which is within, which burns the soul, Atma, which burns the mind. Completely swallow the mind. Whatever good intelligence you have, it completely covers it up. See, when there is a fire, anything good is there, it will completely pull it inside it. It will turn everything to ashes. Similarly, you have some good thoughts. Oh, I should not do it. Or in that child case, oh, she is my good mother. She loves me a lot. These are the good thoughts. These are thoughts are there in the child. But the PUBG fire swallowed it up. When that fire rises, all other things become invisible. That is Mahashana. It happened with also, like similarly, Pav Bhaji also. And Pav Bhaji. You have some good thoughts. Tomorrow I have exam. If you eat 3-4, you will fall flat. You will not be able to study. You are quite sensitive. If you eat too much, tomorrow you will have stomach upset. Tomorrow is Monday. You have to go to office also. But then the vada pav is like fire. All those thoughts are swallowed. And that's why Krishna is saying what? Mahashana. Maha means big. It will devour. Then he says Mahapapma. And it will lead you to do Mahapap. You will not think what is right and what is wrong. You will simply end up in doing it. It is not only destructive, but it is also sinful. It will impel you to do something papa. Later today, oh, what I did. At that time you will do papa. when that burning desire is there. Vidhi enam eva varinam. Vary जानते हैं ना, वैरी दुश्मन, वो मेरा वैरी है, बैर बैर करना जानते हैं ना, बैर वैरी. It is your greatest enemy. Your greatest enemy means what? Enemy of the soul. Now this is the biggest obstacle in refining, because see, all of us who are sitting here, we are, you can say that we are quite in the initial stages of our spiritual journey, and we are struggling mainly in the karma yoga part, trying to climb the jnana yoga, but mainly we are stuck there only, and this is one of the biggest obstacle which comes in our path. Time and again we are impelled to do something which we know, and see, don't think here it doesn't happen with us. It can happen with us in different forms. It may not happen with us in terms of we do sinful activities like murder, theft or rape or something. We may not do like that, but doesn't it happen with us in some or other forms? It can happen with us in a bada pav form, or it can happen with us being workaholic. We know that it's time to finish the work, but the mind and brain know you have to defeat him. Your friend has done so much, how come? But you know that that's not good for me, and sometimes we become too much workaholic, or it can come in form of money also. We especially in the private sector, a person knows 8 to 10 hours work, I get some 15 LPA. Some company is doing 14 hours of work, you get 20 LPA. But you know that 14 hours means I have to compromise with my family, I have to compromise, but still that money fire. So it can happen with us anytime. Sometimes we overuse the mobile. That's also Mahashalo, we're using one reel after another. खत्म हो गया पूरा फेसबुक, ये भी देख लो, वो भी देख लो, ये भी देख लो, समटाइम वीडियो के कितने कमेंट्स हैं, लोगों ने क्या क्या कहा, फिर उससे लिंक कोई और वीडियो हो तो उसको भी so we are just carried away. We don't know what we are doing. See, sometimes if you ask a person which reels you saw and why you saw, there is no reason for it. And the person is seeing, and then sometimes it happens with me also. Sometimes I, for 15-20 minutes or half an hour I did something on mobile. Thought what I did, from where I started, what was my goal? I frankly get no answer. Because it was what actually? Karma. Mahashano, it destroyed my time. Sometimes we have seen mobile time flies like anything. 1 घंटा 2 घंटा गुजर जाता है. You don't realize also that fire is burning. That fire is keeping on devouring your time. That fire, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, fire is just catching. It is not stopping early. Yes. Sometimes you know that using mobile while sleeping, it destroys the quality of sleep, and tomorrow morning you may not get up early, and you may not get up fresh also, but still that lust is there. छूटता ही नहीं है mobile, sometimes a person keeps it also, and again he is sleeping, itching is happening, and again he takes or some tongue, sound comes. So it can happen in many formats, I am saying, and be observant. You see, if you are observant, you will observe, it's happening to you. And that's why Krishna is saying, it is all devouring. Then after that, Krishna gives 3 examples to show that how does it cover us. First he gives, as fire gets covered by smoke, as mirror gets covered by dust, as the child gets covered by embryo, embryo gets covered by There are 3 examples Krishna is giving, and 3 examples are 3 degrees of covering of lust. See, in this there will be 2 materials which Krishna will give. In each example, Krishna will give 2 things. One is the real thing, another is the covering factor. So while cooking, what is the real thing? Fire. But the fire gets covered by smoke. Then what happens? The full utilization for cooking doesn't happen, right? When the smoke gets covered. Second example, what Krishna is giving, mirror. In mirror you can see yourself, but when the dust is there, you cannot see yourself. Third is child, embryo and womb. Right? Now see, there are 3 increasing degrees of covering. See, when a fire gets covered with smoke, still it is hot. Still cooking can still happen or not. It's hot. You cannot see the visible fire. Cooking can still happen. That means little lust has covered you. Sometimes you get little distracted, na? Okay, you are doing your work nicely. Sometimes for 15-20 minutes, na? Sorry, nahi karna. And you again bounce back and you start doing, na? Or generally, let's say generally you are quite good in regulated eating. But sometime on Saturday program, some good prasadam overate, and once in a week it happened. Then you come to the no, I will not do it again. You quickly bounce back or not. Suppose you ate one gulab jamun and then you took second. So sorry, guys, why will disturb me? Then somebody is giving you third. No. So that bounce back is very easy. Because fire is smoke covering, it doesn't stop the function of fire yet. That's why first example. Second is mirror and dust. In the mirror and dust, the function gets affected. Did you understand? Na? In the mirror, you cannot see yourself clearly. It's more covering of lust. More covering of lust means you sometimes get illusion. You really get carried away. That is what second level. Third level, what Krishna is giving the example is embryo with womb. That's a stronger. There are many layers actually. When ladies get pregnant, there are multiple layers. और इसलिए कभी-कभी चाइल्ड है ना, आवाज भी सुनाई नहीं देता है. सोचो कितना गहरा लेयर है कि नहीं? Because it has to be so much protected. So that Krishna is saying that a person is fully now inside child may cry like anything. बाहर कोई सुन पाएगा क्या? Suppose child needs help also. He may cry like anything. It's so buried inside. You cannot even hear its voice. So that is a person who is fully doomed. You have seen the hardcore addict people. They cannot come out now. They are fully into the ditch. Yes? So they are what? Gone cases. In the first case, the bounce back is very easy. You little bit get distracted, again come back. Sorry. Second case, you get carried away and then you get frustrated and then finally you try to again come back. In third case, gone. There are 3 examples which Krishna is. And then after that, now Krishna does third analysis of it. What was the first analysis? Krishna defined what is that impelling thing. What is that impelling thing? Lust. Or in Sanskrit, Kama, which changes into Krodha. What is its nature? Mahashanam and Mahapapa. And it is what? Varinam. It is enemy. Remember the Sanskrit word. What are the second analysis? Different degrees. And that's why it's always good to be in the first example. Fire and smoke. Fire and smoke also, na? Smoke is there, you thoda sa pankha mara to nikal jata hai. And that is that person who constantly read Bhagavad Gita and constantly come for this satsang. Then a person can easily bounce back. Na? You went to the office and again your mind went. And then you again remember the Sunday class, something. It's like fanning, फिर धुआं फिर चला जाता है, फिर फायर है कि नहीं? सो इट्स ऑलवेज गुड टू बी इन द फर्स्ट, एट मैक्स समटाइम्स सेकंड, थर्ड तो यू कैन नेवर कम बैक. थर्ड तो डू यू नो व्हाट विल हैपन? इन द थर्ड केस you will not even come for this program also. Sometime है ना, ये नहीं होता, you are so much नहीं होता, you have eaten बड़ा पाव and you have mobile and somebody called, sir Prabhu ji can you please come for Sunday program? कौन जाएगा, है ना? एक तो पेट भारी लग रहा है, ऊपर से इतने अच्छे अच्छे रील्स हैं, फिर किसी दोस्त ने कॉल कर दिया, उसके यहाँ गया. So mind, because mind has gone so deep, the rescue may also not come. Did you understand, no? So that one. Now the third analysis of Krishna, where is this lust sitting? Lust है कहाँ? उसका कोई place भी होगा ना? Body में है, हाथ में है, पैर में है, कहाँ पे है? Then Krishna says, Arjuna, do you know where is lust? Krishna says lust is at many places. It has many degrees of existence. Arjuna gets surprised. What is this? The first layer which Krishna explains is lust is in senses. That's the first layer. हर senses में lust है. See, senses में lust है. इसको पता लगाना बहुत आसान है. इसको पता लगाना बहुत आसान है. Suppose now class is going on, and from this door, you know, one Bollywood actress or actor, they enter. What will happen? We all will, है ना? We all will be like this, है ना? Or it happens in the road also, ना? Some billboard glittering. Immediately eyes have a natural lust. Did you understand, ना? कुछ भी सुन रहे हैं, कुछ भी nice music. Ears are, some nice smell is coming. Nose immediately catch होता है कि नहीं? क्या कहाँ से आता है? Yes. Sometimes then some food items, immediately tongue, cup. So first layer is what? Senses. So Krishna is saying senses में lust है पहला, and it's very easy to understand, है ना? All the five senses, as soon as there is a sense object, all the five senses automatically goes towards. Automatically, you don't have to even think about it. Eyes immediately glittering thing, है ना? Some good disco sound. Some good smell. Second layer which Krishna explains, deeper, उसको पकड़ना और मुश्किल है. Mind is very lust, and mind is the see. Do you know what are the five senses? So this palm is like mind. Five senses are extension of the mind. Ultimately, all the five senses, they grab the object, they enjoy it, and the final satisfaction comes to the mind only. तो मन खुश हो गया आज, मस्त खाया और मन खुश हो गया. अल्टीमेटली माइंड इज, है ना, और सारे डिजायर्स भी माइंड में ही आते हैं ना. पहले माइंड में आता है, तब सेंसेस में आता है ना. पहले माइंड में आता है कि अरे यार कल का गुलाब जामुन बहुत अच्छा था. सी समटाइम्स इवन इफ गुलाब जामुन इज नॉट देयर, द माइंड कैन इटसेल्फ एंजॉय, है ना. अरे कितना अच्छा था यार, कितना मजा आएगा, दोबारा खाएंगे. समटाइम्स नहीं होता है, माइंड अंदर ही अंदर नहीं होता है, माइंड में क्रिएट सम गुड इमेजिनेशन, एंड देन दैट्स व्हाई समटाइम्स पीपल एंजॉय इन ड्रीम्स. ड्रीम्स में क्या है? सपोज अ पर्सन इज इन ड्रीम ही इज एंजॉयिंग गुलाब जामुन. नाउ देयर इज नो गुलाब जामुन, नथिंग इज देयर. वो माइंड खुद में ही उस टेस्ट को एंजॉय कर रहा है. सो माइंड इज द मेन सीट ऑफ desires, thoughts. All the five senses enjoyment, they get stored in the mind. All the desires pop up in the mind. So this is the second layer where lust is setting. Now third layer also Krishna tells, and this was very difficult for me to understand for many years of my spirituality. I couldn't understand it also. The third layer, see, these two layers are very easy to understand. Third layer is buddhi, intelligence. Now this was very difficult for me to understand because my conception was, because generally in the Vedic chronology, senses, mind से ऊपर कौन है? Intelligence. Intelligence से ऊपर कौन है? आत्मा. तो इंटेलिजेंस कंट्रोल है ना, बुद्धि से यही होता है ना. अब बुद्धि में ही लस्ट घुस जाए तो फिर बचा क्या? इट्स जस्ट लाइक वी से देयर आर रॉबर्स इन द कंट्री, दे आर टेररिस्ट आउटसाइड द कंट्री. ना कोई बोले कि इवन इंडियन आर्मी एंड इंडियन पुलिस इज ऑल्सो गॉन, तो देन वेयर इज द होप? तो बुद्धि इज लाइक दैट पुलिस है ना, विच इज मेंट टू है ना टेम द चाइल्ड लाइक माइंड, चाइल्ड लाइक सेंसेस है ना. बुद्धि में लस्ट कहां से आ गया? I couldn't understand for many years of my spirituality. Very difficult concept for me to understand. See, बुद्धि में लस्ट पता है कैसे आता है? बुद्धि इनिशियली प्योर रहती है, लेकिन माइंड जब बहुत ज्यादा वो होता है ना हावी, माइंड बिकम्स टू ओवर पावरिंग. सी जनरली इन आई एम नॉट टॉकिंग अबाउट अ मॉडर्न कल्चर, इन आवर वैदिक कल्चर एंड इवन during our father's time, you may have seen generally in a family father is very prominent है ना, the husband role was very prominent. In the Vedic times generally it was shown that wife and children है ना, so husband is the protector, husband is the leader of the family है ना, and the wife generally follow the husband and together they guide the children. Yes, but sometimes a certain wives, a certain ladies, they will be so demanding, or sometimes children also, they are so obstinate that they sometimes pull down the status of their parents down. So the father is impelled to satisfy the children. ले भाई chocolate ले है ना, ले भाई है ना. So sometimes it happens or not. So intelligence is, buddhi is meant to give some good advice. But sometimes the mind can become so overpowering, it can pull the buddhi in line with it. And see how buddhi is also lusty. I'll give you a simple example. For example, in offices, sometimes people do corruption. And now you also want, your mind is also saying to do corruption because you'll get more money. And now your buddhi is, so, but in the mind some good samskara is also there, no? Of parents. No, my parents have told me not to do it. I am from a good family. I am a pro-Indian. I will never do it. Have you seen sometimes intelligence makes a very good network of ideas and logic to prove that what you are doing is not wrong. How intelligence will prove it? Intelligence will say, no, anyway everybody is doing. What will happen if you don't do? If 1 out of 100% doesn't do corruption, do you think corruption will stop? 99 are already doing, only you are not doing. Even if it's just like adding one more drop, nothing will happen. And then second logic, all this buddhi is doing, mind is not doing. Buddhi will say, anyway it is already understood by government already knows it. ये सब नहीं होता, बस छुपा के बस बताया नहीं जा रहा है, लेकिन गवर्नमेंट को भी पता है मैं कुछ गलत नहीं कर रहा हूँ. It's obvious, government also knows it. It's the part of our income, like that. And then buddhi will say, कि anyways you have not done it for many years. Abhi, now you have a need of family. Your children are going to college. Now just for the need base you are doing. Otherwise you are a good person. Don't. You have seen buddhi sometimes buddhi helps the mind. Sometimes buddhi gives logic and ideas to the mind and it to enforce it. Do you understand? No? Sometimes buddhi is also lusty, and lusty buddhi is very dangerous because it can give, and that's why people can prove anything in this world. See, abortion is wrong. Is there need of any debate about it? Is there need to fight whether abortion is wrong or right? It's obviously wrong. There are people who are giving logic, abortion is right. And they will use their scientific physics and biology into it. They will say, no, है ना, हमने माइक्रोस्कोप से देखा, है ना, आफ्टर 2 months only the child's hands come or the child start feeling. Before that if you kill also ना, it doesn't feel anything. सब आप पूरा बायोलॉजी को यूज कर देते हैं उसमें, पता नहीं कहाँ से प्रूफ को ला देते हैं. Like one person told, now drinking wine, it is right or wrong? Wrong. There is no debate on it. But people will say, no, drinking little is good for health. Sometimes it's okay. And they will bring some biological proof. है ना? तो पूरा, and then the person can drink with full conviction. तो see, mind में क्या आता है? Desires आते हैं. लेकिन बुद्धि अगर लस्टी हो गई, then you do that thing with full conviction. And that's why Krishna says, Arjuna, don't think that, है ना, लस्ट से थोड़ा सा बाहर की चीज. जैसे कुछ लोग बोलते हैं ना, हाँ कभी कभी लस्टी हो जाते हैं, पर अंदर अंदर भगवान का नाम चलता है, कभी कभी फिसल जाते हैं. अर्जुना से नो, कभी कभी नहीं फिसलते हैं, है ना. ऐसा नहीं है कि लस्ट कहीं बाहर सिर्फ सरफेस पे है, पूरा सिस्टम ही करप्ट है कि नहीं. ऐसा नहीं है कि करप्शन सिर्फ, है ना, बाहर गुंडे लोग कर रहे हैं. अरे आपका पूरा एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन, पुलिस सिस्टम, पॉलिटिशियन सब करप्ट है. दिस इज व्हाट कृष्णा इज टेलिंग टू अर्जुना. योर सेंसेस, माइंड एंड इंटेलिजेंस ऑल आर करप्ट. डू यू अंडरस्टैंड ना? एंड दैट्स व्हाई दिस नॉलेज इज वेरी है ना. And see, this is also happens. See, these terrorist people, from where they get such conviction to become a suicide bomber? They're ready to die actually. इतना sacrificing nature हमारे, है ना, पुलिसमैन में भी नहीं होता होगा. See the amount of sacrificing nature which terrorists have. Even it's very difficult even for, है ना, some policemen to have. है कि नहीं? वो आता कहाँ से है? उनके बुद्धि में पूरा फिट हो गया है कि हम अगर टेररिज्म में मारे जाएंगे, वी विल गो टू जन्नत. देयर इज अ ब्यूटीफुल लाइफ अवेटिंग फॉर अस, है ना, अहेड. उनके पूरे बुद्धि में वो ड्रिल्ड है.
कॉल इट ब्रेन वॉशिंग,
जो भी बोल सकते हैं उसको. तो वो पूरा ड्रिल्ड है, तो वो पूरा बुद्धि के साथ करते हैं, पूरा कन्विक्शन के साथ. उनका इंटेलिजेंस सुपर करप्ट है कि नहीं? Their intelligence is super corrupt. So Krishna is saying the lust is sitting at all three places. So this is the dissection of this thing we are doing. So now this one. Now we will go to the solution part. See, this lust is a very big topic. But I am thinking, Prabhu, to do it in 2 parts. What do you think? I don't want to just rush through it. Is it fine? So what I am feeling that today we will do the first half only. Today let's not discuss the solution. Today I want to just leave you with problem. That this is the problem,
left as an exercise too.
Or sometimes people say, you die with your problems. Yes. So, because then next class people will be more excited to come.
Maybe you can use one of the taste.
Yes. Yeah. So now I'm seeing that what other things Krishna says for the lust. Okay, so we discussed. Then another thing is Krishna says about lust is, so okay, in the end I will give the first solution which Krishna gives. After it will close it up. He says, avrittam jnanam etena jnanino nitya vairina. Jnanina. Now Krishna says, it even attacks great jnanis. Don't think that only you as foolish people, who are innocent people, or who have not heard Bhagavad Gita, or sometime by hearing this class you may think and my next day you when you go to the office, in your office you see some person doing something, and देखो इसको lust है ना. So then Krishna says, no, this is not only for your office people. Jnani, if you think you are a jnani, even it is for the jnanis. And he says, आवृत्तम ज्ञान एतेना. ज्ञानी का जो ज्ञान है उसको आवृत कर लेता है, ढक लेता है लस्ट. It's not only for innocent people, it's even for the great jnanis. And see, and that's why it happens. There are people who knows whole Bhagavad Gita kanthast. They can give very good lectures on Bhagavad Gita. Powerful lectures. But then the lust doesn't leave them. Again, lust doesn't leave them. There are people who can speak volumes about the importance of brahmacharya, but they themselves may be super duper lusty. You understand, no? So he says, Jnani, even Jnanis are victim of it. Because it takes away their Kam Rupena Kaunteya Duspurendera. So this is another thing which Krishna is telling. Even Jnanis are not excused of it. Then Krishna says, कि काम रूपेण दुष्पुरेना लेना. It is never satisfied analena. Anal in Sanskrit means fire. Anal means fire. It's never satisfied. You see, this is another nature which Krishna is telling. Now, see, when the lust comes, na, you feel कि चलो एक बार satisfy कर लेते हैं. सब में इतनी खुजली होती है ना, चलो एक बार कर लेते हैं, फिर मन शांत हो जाएगा. ऐसा आता है कि नहीं? बहुत खाने का क्रेविंग आ रहा है, एक बार खा लो ना यार, शांत हो जाओ, फिर आराम से बैठेंगे. But Krishna says no, it doesn't get satisfied. It's just like fire is there, it's burning. Now कोई सोचे कि इस आग को बुझाना है मुझे. Then you take है ना घी and उसको डाल दिया, चलो बुझ जाएगा. What will happen? थोड़ा बहुत कम होगा, फिर जो it will burn with double power. You understand ना? ये जिसे देखो वो हम लोग आरती दिखाते हैं ना कपूर से. कभी एक कपूर बुझने वाला रहता है तो दूसरा कपूर डाल दो. The instant you put second kapur, it feels that the fire has gone little down. But next moment, zuk. So Krishna, another analysis of lust, what he does, when a lust comes, it feels like कि इसको नहीं होता है, एक बार करने से ये शांत हो जाएगा, लेकिन no, it will be, and next time it will come with double momentum, then again triple momentum, it builds up. So simply saying कि satisfying lust is the solution is not the solution. वो लगता है उस समय के लिए, कर दो ना थोड़ा शांत है ना, बैठ no. It's not like putting water in fire, it's just like putting ghee in fire. Although both are liquid, but it's like that. That's another thing. And that's why I'll say that Prabhuji told that live with a little jest. And that's why Krishna is advising Arjuna. Arjuna, you know that when the lust, suppose you are developing lust towards certain thing you are developing lust. Certain object, certain person, you are developing lust towards. You know what what Krishna advises? कि जब पहला लस्ट का स्पाइक आए ना, उसी में उसको काट दो. अगर तुम उसको एक नहीं होता है, एक बार करके जो डबल आएगा उसमें फिर उसको रोकना और मुश्किल हो जाएगा. थर्ड टाइम उसको रोकना और मुश्किल हो जाएगा. लाइक द ट्रेन विच कम्स है ना. सो बेस्ट क्या है? ट्रेन से उतरो मत. ट्रेन से उतर गए तो तुरंत चढ़ जाओ, या फिर जैसे ही आपने देखा कि वो रेड सिग्नल होता है ना, उससे ग्रीन ये भी येलो हुआ है तब चढ़ जाओ, या फिर वो हॉर्न बज जाए तब चढ़ जाओ. एक बार ट्रेन थोड़ी सी खुली तब चढ़ जाओ. एक बार ट्रेन खुल गई अच्छे से, फिर चढ़ना बहुत मुश्किल हो जाएगा. एंड दैट्स व्हाई कृष्णा सेज दैट फर्स्ट टाइम द लस्ट कम्स, कट इट एट दैट लेवल. cut it at that level. There's no second chance. So it's first time by mistake somebody did some smoking or drinking, and he felt, oh, I should not have done. That time only you have to take a tough decision. It's do or die. आप सोचोगे ना चलो फिर एक बार और पी लेते हैं फिर उसके बाद नहीं पिएंगे. No, it will not happen. And that's why Krishna says that lust can come to you, but as soon as you felt कि आपके सिस्टम के अंदर कहीं तो लस्ट आया है किसी चीज के प्रति, स्टार्टिंग में ही उसका इलाज करना है. You have to really take a very strong action. Although the mind will crave, mind will, you know what mind में से नहीं, एक बार और कर लेता हूँ मैं क्या होता है, उसके बाद कभी नहीं करूंगा, सही में बस एक बार और. No, it will keep on adding the momentum. That's why Krishna advises what? Cut it at the root level only, else you will never be able to rebound back. So I think it happened with me after I took to bhakti, you know. So I just forgot because I was so busy in reading Bhagavad Gita and all those things, studies. I completely forgot TV, movies. It was left behind for many years. You know? So once I remember that once I think during isolation time, there was a certain time I had to be in a home for a long time. So my mother used to watch some serial, you know, something, and then because I had spent quite a long time, you know, in the home at that time. So then I used to see that I used to, anyway I've left it, you know. Then my mind told ना कि फिर बार बार नहीं होता अभी खा रहे हैं दिख ही रहा है ना. Then my mind got a little curious. चल क्या रहा है इसमें, थोड़ा सा उसको देखा तो मैंने सोचा देखने में क्या जा रहा है, एक बार देख के छोड़. You know, after 1 month I found I became so interested. Next क्या होगा? उसकी सास ने उसकी बहू को डांट दिया, उसकी बहू क्या बदला लेगी, उसका मर्डर कर दिया, अब क्या? I was so interested, so excited. Then I felt that I am not so excited about Bhagavad Gita this much. Never in my life. And can you imagine, it came after so many years. So many years I have not seen a single serial, neither a single movie. फिर अचानक से है ना, और पता है, and then I thought that I will only see नहीं होता है, ये ना बस एक बार देखने में क्या जा रहा है. Did you? So it's like that. Okay, so we'll end. I think Prabhuji gave solution. So there's many solutions Krishna is going to give. Next time will be full solution. Right? But one solution which we started with is, as soon as you felt it's coming, cut it, fight it. उस समय fight करके हरा दिया तो हरा दिया. Because next time you will be loser. Next time it will be like a fire. Okay. ग्रंथ श्रीमद् भगवद गीता की जय. It's very interesting. The next time we'll discuss the solution. Let's go do chanting. Devotees can do chanting. Oh, I want somebody to take lead. No, I actually have to leave. Can you please make everybody to chant one round? The devotees can chant one round. Yes. I'm very sorry I have to leave. Yes, no?